My name is Millie. I'm Millie Kieve. I started a charity called April. April stands for Adverse Psychiatric Reactions Information Link. April was also the month my daughter was born. And it's because I lost my daughter Karen that I started looking into the adverse effects of medicines, everyday medicines, medicines that can cause psychiatric side effects. So the charity was mainly set up to create awareness that everyday medicines and anaesthetics can cause psychiatric side effects. But of course, once a person becomes depressed or paranoid, they tend to be put on antipsychotic drugs and antidepressants. And I'm first going to talk about antidepressants because lately, in 2018, there's been a lot of talk about the increase in prescribing of these drugs. And now people are beginning to realise, and some people have realised for a long time, they're difficult to come off. They do need support. You have to have support to come off. You have to taper them very, very slowly. Even missing a dose can cause a drastic outcome. A nurse told me she thought her husband had killed himself because he missed a dose of an antidepressant. So we are all different. We've all got different enzymes. Your friend may be fine on a drug, but you may not be. There is a particular side effect that a lot of people are not aware of. It's called akathisia, or akathisia, as they tend to say it in America. And this causes the most awful agitation. Somebody told me it makes you feel as if you want to jump out of your skin. People self-harm, sometimes they fall off a building, they don't know what they're doing, they're so agitated. And this is often overlooked. In my daughter's case, she'd taken a drug for a hormonal problem, which is known to cause depression. I've done a lot of campaigning on this. This particular drug also works as a contraceptive, though it's not licensed for that. But anyway, she got depressed. She went to a psychiatrist and she was given an antidepressant, which led to her suffering after just 2 tablets. Akathisia, agitation. She said it was like a panic attack. So sensibly, she took herself to the GP, but the receptionist said, "I'm sorry, you haven't got an appointment. Send her home." Well, that evening, we were sitting having dinner, and my mother-in-law was there, I remember, and I can't remember if any of my other kids were there, but yeah, I think my youngest son was there. I just noticed my daughter was looking sleepy. I said to my husband, "I'm taking her up to her room. Maybe take your mum home. I'm just a bit worried." And I looked in her room. I said, "Karen, have you taken something?" She had some sleeping pills because, unfortunately, when you're given psychotropic drugs, you can't sleep. So they tended to give you sleeping pills without warning you. They're addictive drugs too, and you shouldn't suddenly stop those. Well, she'd taken several sleeping pills. She said, "Mum, I wasn't trying to kill myself. I was just trying to calm myself down." Well, I was a bit worried, obviously, about the effect on her liver and kidneys, and I took her to the hospital. And that started a downward spiral into the mental health system, which I can tell you about some other time. I just want to mention that people who are having difficulty coming off antidepressants and benzodiazepines like temazepam, which is what Karen took, which are sleeping pills, were getting a great deal of help from Camden Mind. It's an independent mind, and they ran an organisation called REST, which was to help people come off or reduce medicines. People can't always come off these drugs, unfortunately. They do affect the receptors in the brain. There are many reasons why you can't suddenly stop drugs. But unfortunately, they're going to lose their funding soon. I also want to thank a wonderful lady that I met not so long ago, Callista Kazuko, and she has started this campaign called Voice of Aiko, which I hope you will follow. Thank you.